Hey, welcome out to the shop. FG here. So I'm trying to get in some extra pours here this week during the week, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of copper tonight. I'm going to try something different on this one. I'm going to try and pre-burn the sand and see if that makes any difference to that issue I'm having where the copper kind of bubbles up and gets the trapped air pockets. Hey, welcome into the shop. FG here. So the other night I tried pouring some copper. It just does not work in the sand that I'm using because of the gases. This is all due to gases bubbling up through. This one I actually broke off. You can actually see the cavity down inside from the gases. So I decided to stop trying to do copper in the sand molds, and I bought a graphite mold for my copper stuff. So we're gonna melt down, and my copper rounds are going to be Tree of Life, at least to start with here. So today's goal is to melt these back down and get a few of those rounds poured. So we'll be back. I think we're about ready. Over poured that slightly. Looks awfully heavy. had to change our propane tanks. The other one was kind of freezing up. Well, I think that worked pretty good. Well, I think that turned out pretty good. I think my torch was kind of blowing holes in the back of it. I need to clean that up a bit. All right, well, we got four rounds and a smidgen to remelt, repour next time. So I'll be back later. All right, so this one turned out really pretty good just on its own. And these three I burnished a little bit better. I think they all turned out pretty good. This is the thick, chunky one. And I thought maybe I'd pick one of them, like, let's say this one, and I'll actually show you what I've been doing for toning on copper. I'm just going to hold it in my tongs. So we're just going to heat it. It doesn't take very long, you'll see as it heats up. You see that on the edge, you're starting to get some color there, and now as I move around, you're seeing color. Now as the copper gets hotter, you'll be able to, there, see that? And you can kind of lock in a color by dropping it into the water when you're where you want to be with the color. Now, that wasn't quite where I wanted it to be, but that's an interesting color. That one turned out really kind of light, kind of a light greenish. I'm not sure I like that, so just heat. Just reapply more heat. Ooh, look at that, it's kind of bringing out some purples and blues. I might check and see if my wife likes that. She kind of likes pastels. So let's try a different one. See the colors starting to show up there? So this mold was a choice from my daughter and my wife. So they're going to get first and second pick of the new rounds from the mold. She told me she wanted one for a pocket piece. So I'll show these to her if she likes one of them. If she doesn't like any of them, I may retone them. You can tone copper using the liver of sulfur also, but I've kind of found that using the liver of sulfur just kind of makes them dark. I haven't gotten good luck with any colors out of liver of sulfur. So here's the first one we did, retoned. Boy, I really kind of like the colors on that one. Oh no, sorry. Here's the first one we did. See, kind of locked in the pastels. I have a feeling my wife's going to like this one. So this is the second one we did. Here's the last one that was the chunky one. This one had a bunch of pitting on the back, but I'm going to go with it anyways. That one's really kind of an interesting one too. So there we are. There's our 4 rounds that we did today with our new mold. And we'll show them to the wife and daughter, see if they like any of them. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Alright, so I'm actually going to add a wrap up here. I just did an impromptu stream with LBS. He's getting set up on a new streaming software and going to try and be restarting up his interviews. So watch for those. And if you are watching this and you aren't subbed to LDS, check out his channel. I'll link it down below, and you can check out his test stream from last night if you want, and watch for his new stuff. But I revealed on there, so that was a first look at the coins. But I thought, well, you know what? Since I'm up here in the studio, I'm going to go ahead and do a kind of a close-up reveal of them in this lighting up here. Kind of show. So this one, I just kind of lightly buffed. A lot of this red is what was there from the pour. So it's just kind of got a straight copper back. I'm not sure if I'm going to do more polishing or not on these. I did have to do some cleanup on the back. But yeah, so this one's just kind of more of a natural look. And then my daughter, she looked at them. She liked them all. She really thought that what they looked like to her were the Four Seasons. I think she called this one Summer, and this one she called Winter. This is the one that came out with like the real pastels. It's got kind of that light, real light coloring all over on it. It's the one that came out just a little bit pitted. But there we had what she called Winter. And you know what? Let me break out some of these. We have Winter. We have Summer. Then we have the two in between. And I think she called this one Fall, because it was kind of golden, the golden tones on this side, and kind of leading into the wintry blue tones on that side. There we have Summer, Fall, and Winter. And here's Spring. Kind of had the wintry tones on this side, leading into the summer tones. So that's our first 4 pours. Let's see. Our first 4 pours with that new Tree of Life mold. So I think those turned out a lot better than trying to pour the copper in and doing a sand cast. Even with the cleanup that I had to do on the back of these, I liked how they turned out a lot better. So anyways, there you go. So there's the wrap up. I'm not sure how the end of the previous video will end. I'll probably chop it off so that I can tell you thanks for joining me here, and I appreciate everyone who spends time and watches with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.